This is Replay, the guy who unalived his pregnant girlfriend on the stream. Live, thousands people watching. That's crazy, right? However, it doesn't end there. He also imprisoned disabled people in his house.
I hate this place.
And used them as haha lol cows on the stream. He was punching them, he made them drink the funny yellow liquid, humiliated them. It's crazy. Like he even made this slow fella tattoo his name on him. At least Nostroy paid everyone good money after the stream. While this pure evil man is doing all this to make himself a couple of dollars. And what makes me absolutely disgusted are people donating him money to do all this stuff, requesting it. Now, I've seen a lot of stuff on the Russian internet. I've seen people drink, I've seen dude inject literal stone in this muscle, but this is just next level disgusting. Good thing is he got big heat after this incident and got into prison. But what I don't understand is that he was let out after 3 years. Like what? But let's get back to the very beginning of Stanislav Reshetnyak Replay. As his granny says, he was living with her till he was like 9 years old. He was cool and quiet kid. And definitely there were no marks of game ending any girls on stream just yet. After he finished school, he went to study in the university, but soon dropped out and went to army. Came back and got into streaming. He started as a regular streamer, casino, gaming, yada yada. But nobody really cared about that. And he soon transitioned to trash streams. If you're new to my channel, let me explain what a trash streamer is, because it's gonna be important for this video. So in Russia, it used to be a big phenomenon, where people basically get drunk to oblivion and they provide viewers with unhinged streams. Yo, let's beat this guy up. Yo, baby girl, come here, let me slap your bum. You know, names like VJ Link, Melstroy, Vladislav Sovolev, like these dudes break TVs, furniture. This dude even sleeps with his mom for donations. They don't have any second thoughts, and you're completely in control of what's happening. If you send them big enough donation, you can tell them what to do. Just check my other videos if you don't understand what I'm talking about. So while you watch Kai Cenat beat Elden Ring, here in Russia, those with IQ around a length of my ding dong, so 20 inches, watch Replay beat up people on his streams. And it doesn't matter what gender they are. Bruh, that's messed up. Like, this dude is actually evil. You know how in medieval times, they would put you in that wooden thing on a square and then throw rotten tomatoes on you. We should definitely bring that back. But with this guy, we should throw rocks and physical copies of Gollum Lord of the Rings. Like, there's no way this game was 60 bucks. So the guy's actually a piece of garbage, like, that's settled. But I can imagine what a person who watches the streams and types aksak in chat looks like. Little Russian lesson here. Next time you play CS and see aksak in the chat, he's laughing at you, because he just won DKT across the whole mid on Mirage. No need to thank me. Back to Replay. So he would perform these challenges, stunts of degeneracy, even for $1. Like, you donate him $1 and say, hey, go punch a girl. Bam, he does it. Dollar doesn't seem as much, but he would stream for like 10 hours. And over that time, he would earn like $1,000, which is quite good money. And come on, it's Russia. Have you seen price of ruble right now? So this didn't need to work at all, and he rented apartments left and right. So now let's introduce the side characters. The story that you all heard about game ending a girl on a stream is just the tip of the iceberg, basically. Oh, in Roblox, of course. YouTube, please don't demonetize me. This is a GTA RP video.
Okay, drop the gun. Do not move.
None of this happened actually. This video is just a fiction. We will get to that story later on as well. But let's start with these folks who were also big parts on the streams, as it's as messed up as that girl's story. Meet Valentin. Dude is homeless, alcoholic, got little dementia or something, I don't know. He's mentally ill basically. So this ultra giga combo seemed as a good idea for Stas to give Valentin a very generous offer that he couldn't decline. Hey Valentin, you're like homeless, right? And you like beer. Well, you can find plenty in my fridge actually, and what's more important, you can even live here, like rent-free. You can even hop on streams and like talk to chat. You're gonna have some good time, Valentin. That sounds good, right? Well, it actually was the case for like a day. Then Stas shifted from friendly attitude to let's bully and exploit mentally ill Valentin for money. What he did basically was he humiliated him live, and people watching him were cheering him up and paying to do even more humiliation. That's Red Room. If you don't know what Red Room is, it's like a place you can go to on dark web where if you pay enough money, they will torture a person how you like. If it's real or not, I don't know, but that's what Red Room means. Funny enough, we don't need to go to dark web because Stas Replay over here does this on YouTube. Now you're maybe like, alright, well, from poor, homeless, alcoholic to having a roof above your head, food, water, and even get pets paid for being made fun of sometimes. Pepezilla, you know what? That doesn't actually sound that bad as he said. Well, Stas wouldn't even pay him. And when he did, he would give him like few dollars. While Stas had hundreds, even thousands of them. He would maximum get like 5%. What type of stuff he did to Valentine, you ask? Well, baptisms, for example. It was a ritual on his streams to get people drunk to the point they fall asleep and then throw a bucket of water on them. Then people paid him to smash axe on Valentine's head. That's alright, Pepezilla, that still doesn't sound too bad. Oh, it doesn't. Okay then, next time when you leave your cup unguarded while you go to do something in the next room, I'll pull up and take a piss in it. I'll see what you say then. And get this, it happened multiple times. And when Stas was done with him, he just passed him around to other streamers, so they could also use him for content and bait donations. Dude, this trash streamer rabbit hole is just way too deep, like you guys have no idea. Valentine was this guy who would just take beating for some cash. You can argue if it was like a Stockholm syndrome, which is like when you fall in love with a kidnapper, or he kept on doing that because he had no other option. It's hard to see situation from Valentine's eyes, as he was homeless, and Stas was giving him food, water, place to stay, and we have no idea what happened behind the curtain. However, over some time, it was obvious that he is not a fan of it and he grew tired. People noticed, called police, and then when police arrived, Valentine says it's okay, because it's his friends. That is just sad as hell, man. A few streams after, he tried to leave his apartment. He messaged a couple of friends to help him, but this evil, actual abomination of a human garbage, Stas, comes in, takes his passport, takes his phone, and throws it out of the window. 14th floor, by the way. Yeah, like, phone is dead, smashed to pieces, it's unusable, basically. And Valentin, after his failed attempt to leave, stays for longer to receive more slaps, more piss rings, more beating by not only Stas, but everyone basically. That's just another level of degeneracy. Not from Valentine's side, but the barbaric lifestyle Stas was living. Again, if there is a demand, there is a market for it. So of course the Stas is one to blame, but just think of how demented you have to be in your head to donate money to Stas so he would beat up a mentally ill, homeless alcoholic. Now let those words sick in your head for a bit. I'll take like 5-second break to watch capybaras because I'm angry as hell right now. It took 6 months, 6 fucking months of his torture to finally escape Stas' fortress. I can't express how angry I am right now. Stas is now rotting in prison because of that girl he game ended, yeah? He should be also charged with this act of degeneracy. He should get life, but we will get to that later. So basically, while Stas was smashing a prostitute in the next room, Valentine escaped. Finally, dude, for the love of God. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, dude, no. This dude was begging Stas to let him go multiple times over 6 months. And then when he finally escapes, he comes back crawling because he couldn't make it outside. That's like that old dude from Shawshank Redemption. I don't know how should I feel about this. I'm just sad right now. Dude needs money to survive and he has no other options. So this maniac is the only place he can go to. That's insane. What's up? You didn't expect me to appear here, right? The video wasn't done and then I got this camera, so I'ma finish the video like this. So you heard about Valentin, but turns out Stan had this as a hobby. He collected these homeless disabled people as Pokemon. For example, one of his other victims was this guy. This is actually insane. Whatever you want to happen on the stream, it's gonna happen if you pay some money. You want that guy to get beaten up? Hey, you want to get him to drink 2 liters of sunflower? That's insane, but you know, you can pay and it's gonna happen. By the way, after that happened, he couldn't talk nor walk, so ambulance had to get him and pick him up to the hospital. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And guess what? He even tatted a nickname of one of his top donators on this guy's forehead. Stas doesn't give a damn. He has no sympathy whatsoever for these people. All he sees are just bags of money. He's bio trash. There's like no other way to put it. Again, people pay for this stuff. And there is demand, there is also market for it. And that's why there are more people like this. Like VJ Link, who was humiliating and making fun of this fat dude on stream, and then he even destroyed his TV for some moolah. Then Melstroy, who is really cool guy. We all know that dude, right? If you don't, then watch this video. It's a cool video. I made it. Watch it. And there are so many other people like that. Anyway, now we get to the girl situation. Her name was Valentina Grigorieva, and judging by her social media, she worked as an escort and was seeing Stan for like half a year. However, they weren't dating. Stanislav saw her more as a prop for his streams. For example, that one time when Stanislav got a donation of 70 cents to pepper spray Valentina. What a hustler. I'm joking, that's actually disgusting as hell. Valentina liked to drink a lot. She had an alcoholic problem, allegedly also with a funny medicine as well. That might be the problem why she kept on coming back to Replay, or maybe it was love, who knows. When she got drunk, she was very annoying, aggressive and loud. And despite Stanislav hated her when she was like this, Chad loved it, so he didn't do anything. Because all what matters to Stanislav is money, and when Chad is happy, money flows. One time he turns on the stream and we can see him, Valentina, and the new character, Marina. And now there's this weird love triangle, let me explain. So Valentina really likes Replay, she's been liking him for some time. But Replay isn't feeling it that way. He keeps her around just like a prop for his streams and maybe they're friends, who knows, not my business. Now that new character Marina likes Replay a lot, and guess what? Replay likes Marina back. And it's very apparent on the stream. And that makes Valentina very jealous, like she's so jealous, trust me. So that's like the mood of the stream. Now combine that with alcohol, like very strong alcohol, and you got yourself a recipe for a disaster. Tension between Replay and Valentina is very apparent. At one point, it just escalates. Apparently, she got very angry at the whole situation, like, why is she here? Are you guys dating? And all that, you know? She was drunk, jealous, so yeah, understandable. Then she trips over, falls on the ground, and turns off the camera. That really off Replay. He plugs it back in, then goes and screams at her, she screams back, and then situation escalates and she pulls out a knife. He grabs the knife, she slaps him, he hits her, she falls over and hits her head. We couldn't see that fall clearly because it was off camera, but judging by the sound, it was a pretty heavy impact. Valentina was furious. She had fight with Stan, and I'm not gonna go into details. Basically, viewers send him $1,000 to log her outside on the balcony, and he does it. Marina was pretty fed up with all this, so she just stood up and left, while Replay just kept on streaming. At some point he even forgot that he locked up Valentina outside. Then like half an hour later he drags her back inside and turns out she's unconscious. He's in complete shock. He doesn't believe what just happened. He's in complete disbelief. He doesn't want to accept it. He calls her the sweetest names in the world, but that doesn't bring Valentina back because she's already gone. Shortly after ambulance arrives, Stan is still asking these questions. Is she gone? Is she really gone? Is she gonna make it? Is she gonna be alive? Stan, you are so weird. I can't. He still doesn't understand what just happened. And after that, police arrives and he's taken to the custody. The worst part of all this, as it couldn't get any worse, Valentina was pregnant at the time. Now that's insane. You know what's even more insane though? Remember that I said that Stanislav deserves a life? Well, he got 6 years. And just recently, after being in prison for 3 years, he was put into prison with lower security. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Just let him go. Apparently 6 years is a cost of 2 lives. After that incident, they banned his YouTube channel with over 700,000 subscribers. 700,000, are you joking? By the way, there is a reason why he got 6 years. Apparently Valentina didn't die of freezing outside. Her death was caused by hitting her head pretty badly, as that happened before in the stream. But it wasn't clear what happened exactly, as it was off camera. Regardless, I'm sure that locking her outside while she's banging on the door to let her in surely didn't help the situation. I don't know how about you, but I'm disgusted to oblivion. There will be a lot of censored clips, and some clips I can't even put here, so those will be up on my Patreon. It's only with the purpose so you can see how messed up can situation get if you let alcohol and money get too far. And that's it. Bye-bye.